Hi, friends. It's me. Mental illnesses. There's a lot of them now. So many I can't even count, actually. Maybe I have one. Maybe I have two. Maybe I have three. Well, it certainly ain't fun. I guess in the past recent couple years of looking back at my life, I realized how much was present and how much I had. That's quite humbling. That's one of those things I almost wish I didn't know. But I'm glad I learned. Better late than never, I guess. It plagued me in all kinds of ways. It plagued my relationships, my jobs, my way of life. I made it. I was a fighter, so I was determined to be a coach. So that is something that spoke to me, that if you are determined at something, you will become it. Sometimes it's hard to remember things. If I sit and focus on it, I can remember most of something, maybe. Some things I think are completely gone, but I know there were a lot of bad job situations. I got mixed up with a lot of the wrong people. So bad it did a lot of damage to me. I remember throwing a benefit for cancer, made like, I don't know, almost 3 grand, and the dude kept it. That, whatever. It's hard. So things like that can lead to or build mental illnesses. Maybe they were present before, maybe they weren't. It's hard to think back and see how I was thinking. I know, of course I wasn't thinking right. There was a lot of things in my life I did wrong that I'm not happy with. But those kind of things happen, and one thing that I noticed about people that do suffer from mental illness is they don't know. They have no clue. They don't know when they do something wrong. Sometimes they forget shit. It's a nightmare. I mean, there's a part of it I think that could be kind of bullshit, and then there's a part of it that's, man, it's so real. It's hard to, you kind of can't ignore it. And that's like the situation I'm sitting in. Like, I'm looking back like, damn, you mean to tell me I suffer from mental illnesses, not just one? It's very humbling. Not so cool to realize. As far as mental illness and relationships, I mean, you could just look at my life and it's nothing but a nightmare from start to finish as far as relationships with me. The best I can say is I tried. I tried to be a good man. I tried to do this, that, or whatever. But it's sort of like I said before, 6 on one, half a dozen on the other. Because say I were to meet that dream girl, or I already had her, and maybe I had a child. What kind of situation would they be in right now with me like this? Sometimes I think about that. Like, how much would that bother me? How much would that bother you? It would bother the shit out of me. I know that. I can't help it though. This is the way I am, and this is the way things are. So, if you are dealing with mental illness and feeling alone, can bring it on pretty damn quick if it goes on too long. I feel bad for you. It's like it's like a nightmare, a confusing nightmare that doesn't really go away. You go to sleep and you wake up right smack dab in the middle of it again, and I really don't know anything yet. I'm new at this. I'm new at learning about what's been happening with me. Obviously it's in some extreme situations now, but looking back and noticing all these things about myself, whew, it's like that kick in the balls and that uppercut to the jaw. Yeah, good night. You going down. I didn't know at the time, of course. In a lot of ways, I was looked up to. I can understand, but in a lot of ways, now, I mean, I'm not happy with myself. I'm not happy with anything that happened. It's weird. It's like that phrase, six on one, half a dozen on the other. Something like that. Thanks for joining me on my video of dealing with mental illnesses and throw some multiple sclerosis on top of that. Can you can I just say it's probably take me 5 times to say that word right because my mouth isn't working properly right now? Mul- I'm not even gonna try again. Anyway, if you like this kind of stuff, subscribe to my channel. Apparently helps me out tremendously. Certainly helps me feel good. So thank you for doing that. I appreciate it. Please feel free to comment. I kind of want to get the word out there that there's some big problems that we should probably take a look at because I did a lot of good in this world and I feel like I've been shit on. So I don't know. Thank you for watching.